Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Borderlands. So we've got some stuff to rush through here. The enemies have respawned. In just me standing around selling items. But even though they are high level, if they don't get you hit, you can just kind of run past them. And see, there was several cheap guns I left last time sitting on the ground. And these I can pick up, but everything else before this is gone. Let's test our Aridin weapon. These things still take 4 shots no matter what. These guns are, the Aridin gun is not very good right now, but it gets better, I think, with accuracy increases and proficiency increases. I've got a new rifle. Man, this thing doesn't seem to hit very often. Let's run up here and just take these guys out. So that's what they get for messing with me. And that's pretty much everyone in this area. I can take this guy from far away out. Still getting experience from this, so there actually is a good reason to do all of this. Plus, I'm getting weapons that I could sell for money in case I ever needed the money. I'm not sure I ever did, though. We have to go this way and activate some transmit consoles. Let's switch back to this weapon, this incredibly slow weapon. Everything here is gone. It despawned. Interesting. So it would have been better for me to not have opened it. So now we go to the Crimson Enclave. And it's so weird about this game because I kind of knew that the Crimson Lance people were the main bad guys in this game, but I've also very much forgotten about it. I completely nowhere close to remembering. It's been a while, I know. Let's see, since I last played this, but shouldn't be this bad. Let's see, the double singer is 43. That would be 86 times 12.5. That gets rid of that weapon. And this 107 times 12. Then sell this, and this, and then this, and this, and this. And what did you have on sale? Nothing. And I've started actually shopping at these just to see if they actually, on rare occasions, have something. What does this map look like, by the way? It's a pretty small area full of people. I don't know why that guy has damage to him. This gun doesn't seem like it has really a ability to shoot characters behind them, melting the heads off of a lot of these people. Here we can see a guardian. Did I kill the guardian? First time we've seen a guardian since hours and hours ago. And since we have 3 different things to activate, and it's having us go into probably 3 different areas, I bet we're going to end up running into a lot of these. Here's another guardian. I definitely was not killing these. They were killing them. So, just kind of under these areas. Every kill is giving me about 200 XP, but the amount, let's see, just to go up to the next level is in the millions and millions of XP necessary. Need a little bit of extra damage here if I was going to use this weapon, so I could one-shot kill everybody. There. Fine, we'll do this. Stand towards that so we save. Don't really need any bullets because I'm using the Aridin weapon. Doesn't look like there's too many secret extra things to collect. Am I going the right direction? Yep, it says right this way. And so you can see all these radio station style transmissions. So that killed the turret. Playing very slowly here to just use this new weapon. See, it almost feels like you're being punished for trying something different here. This is a bad gameplay design. The Aridin weapon should be amazingly a little bit stronger, a lot faster. Should really push every player to want to play with it. Maybe put a durability or something in it. I'd hate to suggest they add weapon durability into these games, or maybe put a health cost to it. That would make sense. Like every time you fire an Aridin weapon, it takes some of your own health away. That would be cool. So we activated that. And see, this is really a weird design because there's nothing here. It's very extremely tight quarters where you really wouldn't want to run and gun. And there's really nothing else to it. It seems almost ridiculously barren. Pick up some guns, and that's kind of it. Like, I could probably jump up here, but I certainly couldn't jump up there. We could kind of see what they're doing. And see, this is the echo network, which seems to just be communication. It seems to not really respawn people. Or if it does respawn people, it kind of doesn't matter. You can see they don't want us going this direction. Can't even see what's over there. So, what's our next location?
Look at you roll. Look at you roll.
Let's get out of here.
So, oddly, this curves down this way to something that I guess we're not ready to go to. The salt flats. So this is right back to where we were before, in case we wanted to, oh, I don't know, like maybe go do some quest we missed or something. A little bit of lag there. We've seen fairly consistent lagging in this game, fairly consistent bugging out, consistent in the sense that when it does happen, it has been shown to happen multiple times. It's not just a once per game fluke. Not consistent in the sense that it's been happening in a extremely large quantity of time, of occurrences. If anything, I would say for as long as this game is, and as open world as this game is, and as old as this game is, there's just a lot of excuses that you can attribute to it, so it doesn't severely hamper the game. It's hardly my experience with playing the Lego games on PC, where those games are like consistently locking up every 20 minutes. And they lock up once and then they'll lock up a second time always. Very reproducible. Just bugs slash proof that the creators of the game didn't really care about the PC version. Time to switch to another gun. Probably not that gun though. Well, this kind of works. Kinda works. Come on, get those critical hits. This is really horrible the way I'm killing all these bad guys. By the way, you're not supposed to think about it, of course, but like I am shocking, burning, or corroding people to death, and they're screaming in pain. There's certainly a level of glorifying violence in this game that they get away with by using the cartoony animation style that they probably wouldn't get away with otherwise. Let's see. back to dropping things that don't matter. Explosive contact. Let's drop this. And this one. And this one. And that one. And that one. And that one. So there's a collection of low quality, low value items. Hopefully we can find some kind of place to sell items, but I wouldn't be surprised if we can't. And see, this time we're just looking at the at the station we had already activated. So this is like that mission we did before where we aligned the 3 satellites. They're just having us repeat that. I can't really blame this game for causing us to do things twice. I can blame it for having us go to areas twice. That was stretching out the gameplay for not a great reason. In fact, even a lot of editing could be done to make this a shorter experience and a better experience now that there's so much other Borderlands content to play. This is totally the World of Warcraft issue. Like, if you wanted to play World of Warcraft right now, you can, because they've balanced it and changed it. You can definitely get to max level pretty fast, but you can't experience the years and years of gameplay that other people have. Not anywhere close. Like, man, you really have to hit this guy. Let's see, if I'm holding down the reload button, it's not doing anything. Who else is shooting at me right now? Seems like I could jump down this way and enter the other area. Like right now, I am on the edge of this map and right on the edge of another map. But I don't think it would work that way. Or if it did work that way, that would be kind of amazing. And odd, certainly. Let's come back over here and trigger this. Like, the salt flats are right there. And if I fell down that, though, I'd prefer to die. Who just threw that? Let's run towards this, that way in case we die. Ah! We can see some Sarah gardens. So we've got Crimson Lance humans, at least they look human, versus the Sarah Guardians that don't look human. And let's see, we've got a 7,000 and a 6,000 and a 3,000. weapon. Let's get rid of that, that, and that. I'll just leave the 3,000. Who's attacking me from where? Let's see, stop using the Aridin weapon for a moment so we can focus. Clearly we have to cross this bridge. And see, again, if we drop down on the left side here, we'd be in another map. Let's try that. Oh yeah, I'm using a transfusion bomb right now. Let's find something a little bit more useful here. Do I not have anything? There we go. 4,000, 3,000, 5,000 money wise. Guess I could have phase ran into that instead of leaving everything open. And all of those guys died down there, all the guardians did, and apparently didn't drop any weapons. Which I wouldn't be surprised, because if they are holding any weapons, they're going to be Aridin weapons. Yeah, this is taking too long. Forget it. Yeah, we'll just do this. I'm out of bullets. We'll go ahead and get this guy, and how about this guy? $5,000 there. And there's no way up into this one. We'll just go ahead and throw that. There we go. $2,000 for that weapon. All of a sudden they seem like they're dropping garbage weapons on purpose, just to so I don't feel left out because I can't pick any of them up. And this is the exact same facility 3 times. If anybody hasn't figured that out. Let's look at this cold torment. 106 versus 12.7. Let's see. This one is 119 times 15. So mine's still better. But it is kind of scary how the prices don't really represent the quality of the gun at all. So I very possibly have dropped good guns. At least 1 or 2. Just because they weren't worth the money to resell them. Which just gets back to the idea that why don't they just make it more a system of breaking things down to parts, or at least have a secondary system like that. So the 3 quests are done. 10,000, 16,000. This is an explosive longbow. 45,000, 12,000. So we need to drop some stuff. Let's see. We don't want to keep the things that are cheapest, so probably that, that shield probably wasn't too bad actually. Like compared to what I have, it has a little bit more ability. I need 1 more space emptied, but it's a lot slower. Let's see. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. There we go. And so where does it want us to turn in this quest? At the Crimson Fastness, which is way back this way. And so whatever gun I guess I see on the way I'll pick up. And I seriously doubt I'm gonna run into any other quest in this area. Yeah, you could have a scavenger hunt. You could do a lot of things, but it's not likely. Let's do this. And you can see they took out the Guardian again. I'm gonna have to just kill these guys. Just because they're in the way. One headshot. And here we go. Do I want the Plague Bearer class? No. ATL Shock Rain? No. Although that's an interesting idea. Transfusion 83 is, I believe, what we have. So we're up to 2 million right now. And then fast recharge. How does this one compare to what we're wearing? because I might be willing to trade a little bit of speed on my current one. Like 121 super fast recharge, 432 versus 160 more for slightly less. I'm gonna trade that out. I don't want this rocket launcher. And let's get rid of that one. And get rid of that one. And get rid of that one. Let's see. Get rid of that one. 90 times 10 tells me get rid of this. 90 times 10 tells me get rid of that one. That. 72 times 6.5. So much of this. 116 times 5. Versus 77 times 10. This would give me a lot more damage per shot, but it would almost, I don't know. 107 times 12 though beats 111 times 4, doesn't it? Yes, it does. 107 times 12. 43 times 2. 43. Not quite yet on that one. The revolver I have does 264 times 1.9, which is better than that. This is 74 times 10, which is nowhere as good. I still have some extra guns. 77 times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just have this overwhelming feeling of just get on with it, you know? Just stop with the playing menu hero here. Stop with this RPG garbage of selling things. It's nearly half the game. Just running around all of this. Like, should I run around and pick up all of these weapons? For a couple of thousand more dollars? When you're not even going to use them? And you know you're not going to use them? Yeah, it just seems... It just feels like it's getting pointless. How's our proficiency on the Aerodin weapon? Yeah, we're about to level 3 proficiency.
Needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there scaring needles.
What's this mod versus this mod? Nope, still not as good. So we're back this way, and we need to go here and activate the ecosystem, and once we activate the ecosystem we can ooh, that didn't refill. We can be in communication with the person that was talking to us before. See, this Aridin weapon is too slow. I should aim for this turret, but I'm gonna miss. So, how much money am I gonna lose from that? Let's see, 152,947. And Tannis is gone, and there's a bunch of crystals in here, and that's interesting. So I respawned in an area where I kind of thought I might run into Tannis. The right direction to go is this way. Crom's revolver from Crom's sidearm from halfway through the game. Now it's been 6 maybe hours since we got this gun. Still proving to be way more efficient for the shielded enemies.
I regret not trusting you, but we've no time for who betrayed whom. Steel has taken the key and is already on her way to the vault. Hey, for me, take the bitch down.
So we need to find Steel, and we can see this transmission tower is going up here. Let's see, if this was like a ladder or something, that would make sense. It would make sense also if that was gonna do anything.
Whoa, I can see you. I don't know how you did it, but I can see everything again. You've surprised me this time. Listen, there is no time to waste. You must immediately reach the vault. Go, now.
See, I think you should probably take note of the way that communication looks. It looks nothing like the game. It's some model actress lady who has been photoshopped to be black and white with bright blue eyes. She has no tattoos. She has no crazy haircut. Nothing that we've seen in any of the other characters in this world. Alright, so the right thing to do would be to shoot the Scorpio, but it's not going to work. So let's try to get some critical hits. And I can't throw a grenade right now. Also, her communications aren't like in the same style as the rest of the communications. Everything else, we just see single stationary pictures of characters who are animated the same way. It's a real disconnect, and I don't really think there's a great explanation for it. So we're fighting through the Crimson Lance, potentially dying, potentially losing a couple $100,000, which 2 deaths and all of that grinding and all of that money that I've collected kind of gets thrown out the window. Like really gets thrown out the window. So we need these criticals to kill this guy. Getting second waves has become more difficult. Definitely. As the amount of just shielding and health these characters have becomes insanely high, and the amount of bullets necessary becomes lower. This doesn't refill, at least not now. Lots and lots of brains getting gooey on the floor. And the map wants us to go this way. And see if we manage to hurry enough, I think we can possibly beat the game in this. Or call it. Maybe. Because we may get to the final couple bosses, and if they're gonna be anything like the previous bosses, then they're gonna be really, really easy. Let's see. 50 times 10, 56 times 10, 80 times 2, 56 times 7, 107 times 5, sell that, sell that, sell that. See, 116 times 3.2. See, 330. Grenade contact. Sell that. See, 86 times 12 on the SMGs. Which tells me that's still not. That'd be 96 times 8. So many SMGs. Sell that one. And sell that one. Our desert sniper is 2.9, which I believe is the highest fire rate you can get for a sniper. I don't think I've ever seen one higher. And 293. I could reduce the damage for 40 more damage, but by making it slower, I don't think I want to do that. And see, we have 106 times 12 versus this, which is gone. And the shotgun we haven't used in quite a while. And where does this want us to go? Oh, this direction. And doesn't seem like there's any enemies in this section right now. A little unsurprising there. See, I'd like to be shooting the Aridin weapon. I'd like to pick up a different Aridin weapon. But Like, yeah, it's just not gonna really happen. And so I guess we have a short opportunity here to spawn a vehicle, drive in a vehicle, drive down this way, maybe run over something. And see, the weirdness here is I could be totally wrong, but I feel like there's a couple of sections still.
The Echo network is back up. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that. If you need anything at all, remember to use the commerce grid. I'm sure there's something helpful for you there, partner.
So, it wants me to go in that area that was completely blocked off before. And so I hope there's a way to do that. And maybe they blew it up. It would have been nice storyline wise if they had told me they'd blown it up with either a audio cue of a big explosion or something.
There is no time left. You must reach the vault by any means necessary. We will not get another opportunity in this lifetime.
You see, those are just outriders. And yeah, the animation I suspect of that character that's talking to you is actually probably very repeated. And see, this was not here before. This was totally blocked off. Let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We don't have time for this. So more of these guys. They're kind of the only enemy, like, even worth that they feel is even worth throwing at us right now, because we're so any other bandits I guess are just too weak. They can't make a level 32 bandit. That's not true though, because when the New Game Plus you most definitely do run into New Game level 32 bandits. Let's see, how much do we want to deal with this? It's like, honestly, I have this whole idea. It's like, who cares? Let's just see if we can run towards steel. The game itself is telling me to hurry. Why not believe it? So that was that. This is the descent. And do I think for a second that there's anything really worth collecting over there? No, I really don't. And the descent is going to take us downward through this area, so let's just skip it. And now we can start.
The hourglass is on the last few grains of sand. You must reach the vault by any means necessary. We will not get another opportunity like this in your lifetime.
In your lifetime. Apparently, maybe in her lifetime. Or maybe she's just implying she's gonna murder you. And being sneaky about it. So here's some Crimson Lance. So we're trying, this is New Haven all over again, is what it is. They're trying to introduce new creatures that simply are, I guess they're kind of like the I think I may have just killed 5 guardians and gotten that challenge done. I guess they're kind of like the racks, but if the racks had the ability to attack you from a distance and from the air, they do have a pretty unfair advantage going on here. And they don't ever really decide to... Well, that's one way down. I imagine I was supposed to do that. Like, and see, I've missed an opportunity here. I guess I could try to get back up, but I don't think I really can. Let's see. If I come over here, this doesn't want to let me up. This doesn't really want to let me up. This doesn't want to let me up. Yep, I think I just fell. And that's, I guess, going to make it easier, isn't it? Like, moving forward. I'll just stay on this gun. So you can see Crimson Lance and these guys fighting. And I think these Sarah Guardians probably need to be taken out. They're giving me 2,000 XP, so they are definitely worth killing. You can see we're getting into Eridian areas. Some sacred sites of the former species here. We really don't get much backstory, at least as much as I've seen, in the entire Borderlands collection of games so far. So it wouldn't be terrible if more of this was explained in Borderlands 3. Unfortunately, we're not going to beat the game at this rate. Like, sure, I could try and take out some of the Lance infantry and all of that, and just work my way down into this ground firefight now that all the Guardians are taken out. But my pistol repeater, why is my pistol proficiency gone up? This isn't a pistol, this is a repeater. It's a repeater pistol. Interesting. Who wants to try me? We can see these things are glowing. Do these explode? They don't seem like they do. And see, the Crimson Lance almost seem like they're police, but they're not. Finally, level up. It's been a while, but we've been pretty consistent too. I really thought I'd probably stop somewhere around the 40s leveling up. We can, let's see, put one more here. So 25% increase in critical damage. We've got this doorway. Just run around some more. Pick up some more guns. This is almost a infinite fight. Doesn't seem like there's really any way to climb around or get up higher, so this is a one-way path. I might as well just say it now. We've got more of these that are glowing like they're important. And then we're just supposed to walk our way down this way. In fact, it's such a one-way path that I'm pretty sure walking right over that is going to lock us in the area. And so, oops, that wasn't the button I meant to do. Highly unlikely that we would get melee damage and phase walk duration increased in this run through, which is a shame. Do we really need to decrease the cooldown of phase walking or cause the shield to regenerate quicker? No, those would just be niceties that you might run into. There's a ridiculous amount of weapons. Go ahead and use that incendiary artifact. That I'm almost full again. I could probably find some trash things to drop right now. And we're at fine steel. We are about halfway through the war criminal quest, which makes me feel like either these challenges aren't going to reset New Game Plus, or the game would really want you to have run around and goofed it off a lot more on your first playthrough. Or maybe it just doesn't matter because on New Game Plus you get that help. Also, you get the massive amount more of XP when you do that. Although 20,000 XP, I'll show you, probably isn't enough to level you up at this point. Critical hits, still nowhere close on this one. Killing spree, kill 25 in succession. We've done 15 in succession, and we really haven't run into enough people for that to happen. Action skill, I still need to kill 2 people using my action skill throughout the whole game. Kill 4,000 enemies, nowhere close. I am 1/3 of the way earning that money. Maybe some of these quests even go between save files. That would be weird, but I almost feel like if you on a New Game Plus, it should just give you this XP again, but then you would be getting extra XP for just beating the game, which we're probably going to get a decent amount of XP beating the game anyways. Incendiary shots, electric shots. We've been using Chrome sidearm for a long time, and yet it's still not that far along in that challenge. Kill a bunch more people with vehicles, open a lot more lootable objects, open 7 more chests, 407 more chests, sell 12,000 items. There's just so much more to do, and we're at the end of the game, of the main story. I almost think they might have come back in here and readjusted some of those numbers with the DLC, but I don't think they actually did. I think they probably knew what they were going to do with the DLC. Very few actual audio dialogues compared to the massive amount of text based quests, and we didn't read any of that text, and I don't think most people who have played Borderlands have ever read these texts. Let's see. And we're about to travel to the new area. I don't even think that's the case. I think we get in that big round area, and that's the final part of the game. And let's see. If I would need no less than 100,000 more XP to go up to the next level. So that's not just one $20,000 20,000 XP quest. That's 5 of them, and I'm only getting about 2,000 for killing the Guardians right now, and I'm getting like 200 for killing an Atlas guy, and I'm getting probably somewhere close to 12 for killing a bandit. I haven't killed a bandit in a long time, but that's pretty much it. And see, now we have T-Door as our background, as I guess to say our favorite weapon. Our level 14 pistol proficiency, which is interesting because I thought that was repeater proficiency, but maybe pistols. Oh, pistols and repeaters get combined as one. So a repeater pistol and a revolver seem like they're the same thing. See, they didn't even explain the system. At level 14, I'm doing plus 12 damage, plus 30 reload speed, plus 45 accuracy. So there is some potential there where if you could, or at level 99 proficiency, you would be doing massive amounts of extra damage, reloading the gun instantaneously, and you were over 100% or maybe exactly 100% accurate. I guess it would be hard to prove that you're over 100% accuracy. What would that mean? Does the bullet magically curve towards your enemies? 8% proficiency on the submachine gun to 6% damage, 18% reload speed, 27% accuracy, 4% shotgun proficiency, increases the rate of fire instead of the accuracy. Combat rifle does damage, reload, and accuracy. Sniper rifle does damage, rate of fire, which is more helpful than a reload speed probably, and stability, which is probably something that is only actually applied to snipers. I would assume all the other guns are as stable as possible. The launcher is damage and reload speed and accuracy, and then the Aridin weapon, which if I had this weapon at the very beginning, and you could have had that happen, I suppose, if you had played with somebody and they just gave you the weapon at the very, very start, you could have played the whole game shooting that and increasing your proficiency up to level 99. But I don't know, even on a New Game Plus, if I could use that gun. I don't think you get to keep any of the weapons on New Game Plus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't. So that's weird. Achievements, there's still a ton more achievements to do because of the DLC, and because some of the achievements are for playing other characters, and some of the achievements for doing things that happen after the main story. So, well, we're done with this recording, and with any amount of luck, we will do the entire, we'll finish up the main story next recording. That's it for this one, though. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.